Hey, Auntie Bev here with a little history and vocabulary lesson as it relates to the Star-Spangled Banner. The original title of the national anthem was In Defense of Fort McHenry as a result of the British attack on the Baltimore, Maryland Army base during the War of 1812. Now, the history part of this involves the fact that the British promised refuge to any enslaved Black people who escaped their enslavers and teamed up with the British to fight the United States. Francis Scott Key wanted to send a message to enslaved Black people to let them know there would be hell to pay if they chose to team up and join the other side. In the lyrics he originally wrote, that we never hear about, it says, "No refuge could save the hireling and slave from the terror of flight or the gloom of the grave." Hireling. In today's definition, that would be considered poor white trash. These are the people who are the low of white people. They really don't have anything. And Francis Scott Key believed they were on the same level as enslaved Black people. The only difference is they had their freedom. Francis Scott Key was 35 years old at the time he wrote the defense of Fort McHenry. He was a member of a very wealthy plantation family, and he also owned slaves and made it a point to express his anathema, which is a strong hatred for something or someone. He expressed his anathema for Black people. He didn't believe that they were equal to whites. There was a public outcry to make the defense of Fort McHenry a national anthem, but there was also pushback because of those controversial lyrics. So, the United Daughters of the Confederacy conducted a major campaign, and finally, former President Herbert Hoover made it the national anthem in 1931. So that's just a little history and vocabulary lesson. Anathema and hireling as it relates to the Star-Spangled Banner. Auntie Bev speaks.